People think cheating is discovered through lipstick stains or late night texts. They imagine dramatic confrontations, screenshots, and raised voices. That wasn't how I found out. I found out because my husband stopped coming home not physically, but emotionally. He was still there every night, sitting across from me at dinner. But the version of him that belonged to our marriage had quietly disappeared. It started in small ways. He stopped telling me about his day. He stopped asking about mine. He stopped remembering the little details he used to care about. Even our arguments disappeared. And that might sound peaceful, but it wasn't. When someone stops fighting for a relationship, it usually means they've already left. I remember one night, we were sitting on the same couch, watching the same show. Everything looked normal, but I felt completely alone. It's the kind of loneliness that comes from being unseen while someone is right next to you. I turned to him and asked, "Are you happy?" He just stared at the screen, and that long pause told me everything. Then I started noticing the patterns. More overtime, more work dinners. His phone was always face down, always just out of reach. I didn't snoop, not out of trust, but out of fear of what I might find. One evening, while folding laundry, his phone lit up. A name I didn't recognize, with a message that said, "I miss you already." I didn't scream or cry. Something inside me just broke quietly. That night, I asked him directly, "Is there someone else?" He didn't deny it. He said it was an accident, that he didn't mean for it to happen. Then he said something I'll never forget. "I didn't want to hurt you." And in that moment, I realized he wasn't afraid of hurting me. He was afraid of being uncomfortable, of having the hard conversations. I asked if he ever planned on telling me. He said no, cheating isn't just about another person. It's about choosing secrecy over respect. It's deciding that someone else deserves honesty more than your own partner. That night, I slept in the guest room, not because I was weak, but because for the first time in a long time, I chose myself. The divorce was quiet, just paperwork and silence. What surprised me most wasn't losing him. It was realizing how much of myself I had been shrinking just to keep our marriage together. People asked if I was okay, and I said yes, because that's what they wanted to hear. But I was rebuilding, learning to sit with myself without feeling abandoned, learning that love shouldn't feel like a negotiation. He cheated, but losing him wasn't the punishment. Staying would have been. If you're listening and someone makes you feel like you have to compete for love, remember this. Someone who truly loves you won't make you feel replaceable in your own life. Sometimes the end of a marriage isn't a failure. Sometimes it's the beginning of finally coming home to yourself. Thanks for listening.